In today's class we are going to discuss scale diagrams. This is class 1 of scale diagrams. First of all, let us try to understand what are scale diagrams. In order to represent any building on a paper, we need to draw diagrams. Now those diagrams, length or width of the building has to be in proportion with the actual length or width. So the actual length or width is, say, 1 centimeter. That could represent 5 meter on ground, or 1 centimeter could represent 50 meter on ground, depending upon what is to be represented with. Now, when designing a house, it would be ridiculous for an architect to draw a full-size plan. Instead, the architect draws a smaller diagram in which all measurements have been divided by the same number of scale factor. We'll come to know about what scale factor is. For house plans, a scale factor of 100 would be suitable. Since the length, which is 3 meter, in reality would be drawn as 3 meter divided by 100, which gives you 3 centimeter. 3 meter is 3 into 100 centimeter, and if you divide it by 3, so you get, if you divide it by 100, you get 3 centimeter. So a map, actual length on ground, if it is 3 meter, it would be represented by a 3 centimeter length of line. So I hope scale diagram, the meaning of this word scale diagram is clear. A map of Brazil must accurately show the shape of the country. All the distances are therefore divided by same scale factor. In this case, the scale factor is this much. In a scale diagram, all the lengths are divided by the same scale factor. All the angles are unaltered. So these things are clear to you, and whatever needs to be explained further, I will explain. To properly use a scale diagram, we need to know the scale used. We have to understand what is the scale used and what is the scale factor, then only we can use the diagram properly. The scales are commonly given in the following ways. 1 centimeter represents 50 meter. It says this is the commonly used scale, but there is no hard and fast rule. It can vary from as per the requirement. So that is 1 centimeter is 50 meter is the scale commonly used. This tells us that 1 centimeter on the scale diagram represents 50 meter on the real thing. Here you can see a scale has been drawn 0, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and it is written meters. That means this scale tells us that 1 centimeter on the scale diagram represents 50 meter. Here to here the length is 1 centimeter, which is equivalent to 50 meters, which is written here. This all ratio tells us that 1 unit on the scale diagram represents 5,000 of the same unit on the real thing. For example, 1 centimeter would represent 5,000 centimeter. 1:5000 means if you take 1 centimeter, that would represent 5000 centimeters. And for 5000 centimeters is how many meters? You divide by 100 and that gives you 50 meters. That is why 1 centimeter would represent 5000 centimeter or 50 meter. Similarly, 1 millimeter, that is 1/10 of a centimeter, would represent 5000 millimeter. Units have been changed. Here you have taken millimeter, so here also millimeter, which is equal to 5000 millimeter will be equal to 5 meters. So 1 millimeter would measure 5 meter. Scales are also written in the ratio form as drawn length and actual length. We usually simplify the scale to an equal ratio of the form 1:2 scale factor. So unit length 1:2 scale factor. That is what we usually consider. Now it will be more clear with you when you discuss few examples. Now here we have example 12. Let us try to understand. On a scale diagram, 1 centimeter represents 20 meter. 1 centimeter is equal to 20 meters. Write the scale as a ratio. When you are asked to write this as a ratio, you will first of all try to bring them in the same unit. So 1 centimeter will be 20 meter into 100, because 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So 20 into 100, and now you can write centimeter here. Now both are centimeters, so 1:20 into 100 is 2000. That is the meaning. So 1:2000. That is how we will write a scale as a ratio. And what is the scale factor? When you make it 1 here, the number that appears here is a scale factor. So a scale factor is 2000 in this particular case. Interpret the ratio this as a scale. 1:5000 means 1 centimeter represents 5000 centimeters. Unit has to be same, as you know. So 1 centimeter has to be equal to 5000 centimeter, and 5000 centimeter is, if you divide this number by 100, it will be 50 meter. So 1 centimeter is equal to 50 meter. In order to convert these ratio, you must be aware of the units and their values, like 10 millimeter 1 centimeter, 10 centimeter 1 decimeter, 10 decimeter 1 meter, 1000 meter 1 kilometer, like this. So here I have explained already. 1:5000 means 1 centimeter represents 50 meter. Here we have exercise 14F.1. Write each scale as a ratio and state the corresponding scale factor. So this 1 centimeter is 1 meter. This is correct, because 1 meter you have changed to 100. 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So scale factor will be 100. And in this case, 1 centimeter is 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. And 1000 meter, 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So 1000 into 100 centimeter. So that will give you 5 zeros over 1. centimeter. So in this case, this will be there. This will be 5 zeros, not 4. You will check similarly. 1 millimeter represents 2 kilometer. Now this is again going to be a. I'll solve this question. 1 millimeter is equal to 2 kilometer. First you change into meter. So 2 kilometer will be 2000 meters. Now 2000 meter, you multiply by 100 and you get centimeter. 2000 into 100, that is centimeter. And 10 millimeter is 1 centimeter. So further multiply by 10 and you get millimeter. So if you count the number of zeros, 3, 2, 5, 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 millimeter is, the question was here somewhere, 1 millimeter represents 6 zeros over 2. If you have written it as 2, then your answer is correct, but it looks like as if you have written 3. In a similar way, these questions, the ones which I haven't done, you can do them as a homework. Before I conclude this topic, I must write the relation between different units. 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. These are commonly used. There are some other also, but this is what I have seen in this book. These are the commonly used units. So just remember these conversion factors which will be needed. Thank you very much for now. I'll see you in the next video.